welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Amirah. Today I have a Dollar Tree haul for you guys. I picked up a lot of new goodies from two different stores, so let's get into it. First, I want to show you guys this new candle that I found. Before I got the lemon cream and they smell delicious, and this one is an all butter loaf cake, which basically just smells like a vanilla candle, and we love the way this one smells. And then I got one of these in strawberries and cream. I have a bunch of these that I picked up last year, and I was happy to find this. They also had some gorgeous new gift bags. This birthday wishes bag is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, but it has beautiful iridescent sparkles on it. And I love these little cherry blossom looking flowers. So pretty. They also had this happy birthday bag. I thought this was absolutely beautiful as well. I love the colors of these butterflies. And if you guys like to decorate your planners with these are really good to cut out and put inside your planners. Beautiful. I want to show you these DIY stickers, and these are just the tiny color it yourself stickers, but I thought these would be so cute for my kids to draw some of these, and I could put them on things that I keep with me. I really like some of these patterns in here. They're just gorgeous, and they have some that are for boys or girls, and I may decorate a few myself and just put them in my planner or places, but I really thought they were so cute for my kids to give me a little piece of artwork I can keep with me in my wallet or something like that. They have different patterns on the other side. These stickers here are new. I really like these. The little cherries are cute. These are kind of a kawaii design of stickers, and you know that I love stuff like that. That little happy sticker with the cherries is just everything to me. But so cute. I love this little strawberry here. Then they had these gorgeous stickers. Hello springtime. I am in love with these. I love the little pansies. This little garden bench. Yes. So pretty. I love, like, it looks like a little mason jar with flowers in there. Beautiful. Then they had these. This one says spring and flowers at the top. I like the wish sticker, and look at this little birdhouse. Oh my goodness. So pretty. And these do have some iridescent sparkles on them as well. And they're like three-dimensional. Then they had this one that says love. I'll probably find somewhere in my office to put that for spring. I love this little bouquet of, looks like maybe wisteria or something like that, with the pink iridescent ribbon on there. And this one says live for today. So pretty. Then they had these that said life. And this one says life is beautiful. The little heart with the ladybug here is pretty as well. Then they have a different one that says love, and this has a more colorful arrangement of flowers. And I love these that have like two little vases in front of little picture frame windows. So cute. And this one says joy. And this one's like a beach theme at the bottom that has seashells and a little starfish in there. Gorgeous new stickers. Also was finally able to find some of these butterfly stickers, and these are 3D stickers as well. So pretty. They had them in a lot of different brown and orange colors, but I was really magnetized to the ones that have blue and purple. And then finally these. Is this not just perfect for like a little European trip? Look at this little bike. So cute. This one says lovely. And I found a little grab and go set that's Hello Kitty, and you know I love that. My daughter spotted it from across the store. She was like, Mommy, they have a little book for you. She actually said, since they have some of these already, she was like, you can color on the plane with us. I was like, okay, I'll color on the plane. I picked up some more of these, and these are great for different little DIY projects that you're doing. We like to keep these on hand because I've used them for so many different things, from my planner to, I actually did a DIY stitch helmet for my daughter where I couldn't find anything with stitch on it, so I took a turquoise blue bicycle helmet and then I did stitch outline in these rhinestones, and she absolutely loves it. And these things stick on. I mean, that was almost a year ago and they're still stuck on there, so that tells you the durability of them. But I just love them. I try to get them whenever I find them. Then they had these cute little tie-dye stickers and hearts. I thought these were so pretty. My daughter loved these. These go with all her new emoji themed items. She just likes these rainbow colors. They also had these new coloring journals, and these are really pretty. I got these for the plane as well because they're super small. She liked the geometric one, and then I got this one. And I'll show you guys what these look like inside. So you can see that they have prints throughout. The ones at Target are normally $5, so this is a good deal for $1. And they just have different little journal pages and then different little pages to color. But I thought, how cute is that? I got this little journal for my son just to have a little notebook to bring with us to draw on and do things, take notes. He's always taking notes about places that we're going, so thought this would be good for him. And it's hard to find boy stuff at the Dollar Tree, so I was happy to find this. I got a new to-do list for myself. I've been looking for a cute to-do list, but this is the only one I found recently that looked like it had the little check mark spots. So if you guys see any anywhere at Target or anything, let me know in the comments down below. They had this new little art bag that I picked up. These are the type that clip into a folder, but it says believe in yourself, and I thought that was so pretty. They had one with a few other animals on it too, but my daughter really liked this one. I got some more mailing tape. I was looking for the other brand that they normally carry because somebody said this one doesn't work quite as well, but I needed some, so I went ahead and picked this up. Also got some of these adhesive label holders. And these are great for just marking different binders, baskets. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do with these. They also had some new push pins in, and these are great for your office. I like that these come with the different days of the week. How cute is that? Or for kids that have locker boards, you know, inside their locker so they can keep up with stuff. I thought that was nice. And then they had these. How appropriate is that for you to create? These are actually in there upside down, but love, dream, believe, and create. I thought these were so pretty. I bought 2 packs of those. And then they have these to kind of keep up with what you're doing, projects, to do, urgent, and note. Also got some new organization bins. You know, I love these in the pink, and this pink is a little lighter than the one that was last year. This is more of a bubblegum pink, and I really love this color, so I picked up one of these. In this size, it's more of a square than a rectangle. And then I also got one of these. These are perfect for my bathroom shelves, so I really like these. And I like that they have holes in there so I can see what's in there in case they're on a shelf that's up high. They had new shower caps in, and I will show you guys what I'm doing with these in a future video, but I like that these had purple and then these had blue. I got another Beauty Spot Sugarfoot Scrubber. I like to keep these to work on my feet at home, and I don't keep them for too long just because they seem like they're harder to keep sanitized, so I'll buy them every few months or so, but I really like to have these. My husband grabbed a lighter while we were there last time because the other lighters that I got for my candles have been acting really strange, so he decided he wanted this with the electronic ignition, so we picked that up. Then I got this new Edge Ombre nail polish set. And this just has where you can do different colors for each of your nails in there to make it look like they're kind of a gradient effect. So I like those. I haven't tried this yet. This is what it looks like here. Really cool. I got some new Kleenex. They finally have new Kleenex boxes in. I'm surprised. This is the first time I've seen them in years. They normally just have the ones with a little bit of flowers on it. But I picked up this new box. I picked up quite a few food items. I got some more of this orange marmalade. My son absolutely adores this jelly, but recently I went to get some out and it had like white spots in it. And I'm like, is this mold? It's not that old. It wasn't, you know, ready to expire. So I asked him, I said, have you been using a separate thing when you're making your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Because I normally make their lunch during the week, but sometimes he makes something himself on the weekend. And he goes, well, Mommy, I rinsed the peanut butter off before I put it in there. So basically, he's just been putting like a wet knife down in here, and I'm sure the water put germs in there. So I said, next time let's use separate knives and spoons when we're making our sandwiches. But they have quite a few different ones of these. They have raspberry, blackberry, they have this orange marmalade, and I think they have one other, and he loves all of them. I mean, they are pretty delicious. I've tried it myself. I already cracked these open. You know, my kids love to have these in their lunches, and this time I was able to find blueberry at one store and the apple cinnamon at another store, so I went ahead and picked some of these up. My daughter was so excited to see these. These are the frozen sweetened cereal with marshmallows. So she said they're similar to like the Star Wars Lucky Charms type cereal that they have at Walmart, but she really liked this with Olaf and stuff. I got these famous Amos cookies for my husband. These are the double chocolate chip, and this is a 3-pack. I got these animal crackers for them. They've already opened these. This is the chocolate. And they said they were really good. My daughter was like, I don't know, Mommy. And of course she ended up loving them. They had these 3-pack sets of Pop-Tarts. Well, it says 6-pack, but there's 2 per pack here. And I normally only let them have 1 at a time anyway because these are so high in calories. But for like a dessert or something, they'll choose this. And I never buy Pop-Tarts. So this was nice because it's a variety pack. It doesn't say on the outside what they are, but on the back in the ingredients, you can see which ones are in here. So there's 1 set of s'mores, 1 set of strawberry, and 1 set of brown sugar. And they like all 3. Also got one of these pepperoni beef jerky stick type things. I got some of these Russell Stover coconut eggs. These things are delicious, you guys. Yummy. This is new. I've not seen this in one of my stores. I got this in a store that's in the next town over. This is original recipe fudge. And I tasted one. I'll let the kids taste one. They're definitely different. They taste almost like a chewy caramel, but chocolate flavored. But they don't have a whole lot of ingredients. So just to show you what's in there. So I guess they are made pretty much similar to regular fudge. I got some more of these Mighty Malts because OMG, these things are addictive. I probably should never buy them again because they're a little bit too addictive. They had these little Valentine candies on clearance at our store for 25 cents a box, so I got a few of those. And my kids were so excited. There's only 5 in a box, but for a quarter, my son was like, ooh, these are definitely worth 5 cents each for these chocolates. He was already calculating their worth, but apparently they were worth that. He said that the orange cream flavor one that's in here would have been worth the full 20 cents per chocolate, so I thought that was pretty funny. But that's the flavors that they have in there if you haven't picked these up. They actually are pretty good. I got my dog another one of these little rawhide donuts. He really likes these, and they take a long time for him to eat. He normally will gnaw on this at least 2 days versus the little stick ones. I swear he can eat those in about 5 minutes. So this is something that gets him very excited. I got some of this Cinnabon cream of wheat. We've never tried this. I've seen it a few times before, but this time I just decided to try it and see what the kids think of it. We like grits. We don't normally eat cream of wheat. Of course, we're Southerners, so most people down here don't even know what cream of wheat is. But I remember when we lived in California, they don't know what grits are out there. I used to go to even Cracker Barrel or Denny. You could not get grits out there, so they would always offer us cream of wheat. But I've never had cream of wheat with anything except salt and butter, so this should be interesting. Also got some little plates. We love these little dolphin ones. I normally try to get these towards the summer. And these are 20 in a pack, so if they're just heating up a waffle or something like that, or just having a little snack after school, this is nice to use. I got some of this Dial soap because this was actually recommended by a dermatologist because sometimes my daughter gets hives from random things, and both of my kids are very sensitive to insect bites, and for some reason this specific gold Dial, it actually helps cut down on inflammation in their skin if they ever have a reaction, so I always try to keep this on hand. I picked up some more of these little microfiber facial pads. This is the first time I've seen these in blue, so I picked these up for myself. And then for cleaning wipes, I got some of these Lysols in the lavender scent, and then I also have some that I just picked up in lemon scent, but we're already using those. And I picked up some of these because I saw another girl on YouTube. She had a whole roll she said she picked up from Walmart or something, but they look similar to this, and these are reusable. So I was going to try these for dusting when I'm doing dusting with a cleaner instead of a Swiffer, because it's good to dust periodically just to get anything that's kind of stuck on there off versus a Swiffer just kind of does light dusting. And then I also picked these because I thought I would kind of compare the two and see which ones worked well. So I picked up both of those. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I have more stuff coming up for you this week and a message to my subscribers coming up. So talk to you soon. Bye-bye.